about Amazing.
Yeah, it's all about Amazing. Actually, it's been over 2 years in the making, this game. Actually, I mean, we've been
and you didn't tell me about it last year.
Yeah, well, since we did Shared Dimensions, actually, this team like created something that was really fresh and new, and we wanted to go on with like do something that was again something really fresh, something new for the license. And so we basically asked that team come out with something that's going to be brand new. And the game that's going to come on June 26th is their answer to this. There's nothing we've not redesigned and to create the ultimate Spider-Man experience.
Wowza. Now, I think the first thing that folks are going to want to know, and will become immediately apparent, I imagine, in this demo, is we're seeing what appears to be like a large portion of Manhattan.
Yep.
Can I just go web sling my way over there?
New York City is all open to you. You can go everywhere on the island, right at the almost right at the beginning of the game, and you're going to notice that this is something that sense of freedom is something that we've pushed very much. You can see that just the web swing mechanic. Take a look at that. It's so cool to have the camera much closer to the main character, and it gives you that sense of vertigo and speed that people have been asking about for 4 years. New York, that's the first free roaming experience you get for since 4 years, since Web of Shadows.
It's been a long time for Spider-Man before he's had this kind of freedom. Quick question coming in about the Manhattan city streets. How true to the actual layout of the city is this?
Well, I mean, every time we do something like that, we always try to make a combination of realism and gameplay. So, I mean, I think we've struck a great balance between the two. People will be able to find familiar location landmarks such as Times Square, obviously the Empire State Buildings, and all those like typical landmarks of New York. So it's definitely gonna have that great Manhattan vibe, but still adjusted for gameplay purposes.
All right, now this is releasing with the movie, bears the title of the movie. But it's not an open world movie. Like, what's the connection between the narrative, the adventure of the movie, and the game?
Yeah, well, right at the beginning of the project, actually, we wanted to have this game to be an incredible game on its own, a game that stands on its own. So when we met with Mark Webb and all the crew at Sony, and also the people at Marvel, we've asked them, can you guys let us put the story after the events of the movie? And they've said yes, and they've been very collaborative with that. So having the story set after the events of the movie allow us to introduce all sorts of cool things that are not in the movie itself, such as a bunch of Marvel villains and